Okay, this is a response to my response that never got finished. It only went 25 seconds. I got cut off, and it's amazing how many people have answered from that response, which kind of cracks me up. Since I all of a sudden, boom, it went dead on my end, and I didn't realize that till today. I have no problem having reporters ask tough questions in a tough manner, as they should not have a problem with then the candidates answering in a tough manner also. Um, this is not a leftist thing. This is not a Marxist thing. This is not a Stalin thing, as people have been writing so far. This is just a communication. I mean, they want to be that way. That's fine. They can be that way. But then if they don't expect the person to get angry a little bit, you know what? They shouldn't be. They shouldn't ask questions in that type of manner. That's my opinion. I have no problem. Again, as said, I think all candidates should be asked very tough questions, but you also need to back up your questions with knowledge, and that's what it seems like some of these reporters do. They don't seem to sit there and they spin it in their own way instead of asking the questions. Well, who Acorn is and how can you do this, and blah blah blah. And if you don't know yourself, how do you ask the question then? It's plain and simple. I mean, it's kind of funny. I ask my friends this, and some are Republicans, some are Democrats, and the Republicans say, well, they're voter fraud and blah blah blah, and I'm like, well, where do you back that up from? Well, that's what they said. I'm like, well, you don't bet. Have you looked it up? And they're like, no. That's what you should do. Anything that's a discrepancy, especially with a candidate, you should sit there and go online and look it up. And especially this day and age. I mean, where you have computers where you can touch your fingertips, seconds. You can get a whole candidate's profile in seconds. There's no reason why you can't. Look it up. Take the time. This is our country. We need to sit there and take our time. And if you say you don't have any time to do this, it's bullshit. Because if you have time to sit here and listen to me rant and rave, you have time to get your ass on here and look up these candidates for everything who they are, including the organizations that they belong to or are with. So that's my thing, and I guess that's it.